back into the long form content. So I figured I would show off some ACEO paintings that I'm working on. I'm trying to market prep a bunch for this event in October. And some crochet stuff. I'm hoping to have a really full booth. I want it to feel like an experience, and that's very hard because I have limited time to get this stuff done. But I have a bunch of these mini paintings already done if it will focus. Okay, and this one's metallic. Actually, all three of these are, but I usually sell these on eBay, but for some reason they didn't sell. So they're gonna come with me in October if they don't sell. And I'm gonna mat them up. It's gonna look all nice. I'm also gonna have, let me see if I can get some of these down. My bad if my glasses keep falling, y'all. I got the little TikTok grip hooks on there. It worked for a couple months. But now they doing the same stuff. Anyway, I got a bunch of these magic altars. There's a reflection because they're in a, I'm having a brain fart. Top loaders. They're in top loaders. This is a Frankenstein one. And this forest, somebody just bid on this today. I'm so happy because I hadn't sold a card on eBay in like a month and some change. I'm just like, dang, y'all not messing with me no more. Okay. It's fine. Anyway, this one is also on eBay and I will be bringing it. I hope these aren't too blurry for y'all. I can't really tell because I'm filming on my phone, but this is a cat. I'm really surprised that this one hasn't sold yet because everybody likes cats, and usually when I make cats, they sell. But it's whatever. We got this Unearth. Love this one bad. Oh my gosh. And then we got this fairy. You know, I can say one thing about living in a dusty house. Man, I try, but goodness gracious. It feels like it gets into all my art. Like, honestly, anybody that buys from me, you're probably getting a little piece of my dog's glitter. I don't know. It gets stuck in the paint. I try to sand it out. I tweezer it out. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. The girl gets brushed twice a week. I don't know what to do about it. Anyway, that's these that I have, and I have a couple more altars in the mix. And a couple more mini paintings that I need to get ready and packaged up, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to mat it up so it looks presentable, because these are only going to be like $20 to $30. I want to keep them on the lower end, so they're more approachable for people, because this is like a whimsical event. I want there to be a good amount of impulse buys on the table and everything. What else? I think I will show off some crochet stuff. One second. Now, I would have done a nice aesthetic walk-in with all these plushies and stuff, but I can't do that because the room is a mess. And once again, we have limited time, so it's either, are you going to make a short clip or are you gonna clean the entire room? I can do that afterwards. So here is one of my babies. It kind of looks like a pie on the top, but it's not a pie. It's a mushroom dude, I guess. and I think it's very cute. And I got these cute new safety eyes, right? Maybe if I bring you back here, you will focus, perhaps. Anyway, we got that one. We got, oh no, dragon egg dice bags, and they are fully lined, so your dice won't fall out, of course. These little forest friends that I'm going to do a photo shoot for once I have 4 of them in my backyard, and hopefully I'll make a little clip of that or something. But there's a really cute mossy area that I want to film. Anyway, they sit down, and I will try and they sit down like that, so they can sit on your desk and you can talk to them if you don't get out like I do. And we have this one. This is a pattern from Grimm's Grinning Goats, and I will link that below. But it is super cute. These definitely take a little minute to make, but they're super versatile. You can do any type of colors. I have this version of it too. I made a little citrus goat. She has a bigger version too with like twirly winding horns and stuff like that. A lot of really nice patterns. I'm gonna get some more from her for sure. Now these jumped out of my hands before I could sit down, okay? But this is another little forest friend with, it's just pink. Same as the other one. And then I made 2 little artist guys. They're fancy, yeah? And they also just sit. Okay, this one doesn't want to sit. It's trying to embarrass me. Please behave, guys. But yeah, they're just little big belly artist people. I kind of want to make some different colors, but I ran out of this one, or else I would have just made them all like that. I have a bunch more stuff, but those are the honorable mentions. Got these oranges right here. I actually made 3 of these. Okay, the orange babies. I might sew mouths onto these, maybe like little if I have enough pink, like little like oval mouths. You know how people do the lips on stuff? I think that's really cute, and it'd be weird on fruit, and I just want a bunch of weird stuff on my table, you know, so it looks like unique. What else is there? My bad for sniffling, y'all. These allergies getting me, and it just rained. But I made a couple card holders too. They are the same pattern that I made. I just freehanded it and did it the same way. But I used 2 different kinds of yarns. So this one's a little bigger. These aren't lined, but they're pretty sturdy. And you know, cards don't take up that much space, but if you like stuff that buttons, you like this. I also have a few bags, so I'll pull those out real quick. The desk is getting full with all this stuff. All right, so first we got this granny square bag that I still need to line, but it's super cute. Just did regular granny squares with the color changing yarn. Okay, camera. I'm filming in portrait mode, y'all, for the first time, so bear with me. Got that one. This butterfly bag. Okay, girl, come on. That I need to sew the wings down, because I was thinking of just leaving them like this so you could like flip them up if you want to. I also freehanded the butterfly. I have to find where I wrote down how I did this butterfly, because I couldn't find a butterfly online like this, so I struggled and made a 3D butterfly. And now I can't find where I wrote all that down at, so that sucks. But I made 2 bags before I lost the pattern. Also lined. It has a button. If you can't tell, I like buttons on bags. This one doesn't have a button yet because it's not done, but it's just the same bag in brown, like warm toned, again with the butterfly. Super cute. Same length and everything. It has a decent amount of space. You can get like a phone, a wallet, a book, I guess, in there. You don't want to overload crochet bags ever, but I do try to make them as sturdy as I can because I am hand sewing all of this. I do not have a sewing machine. It would really help, and I'm definitely gonna look into that in the far future, because I don't make the majority of my money from, bags. What else? I think that's the major stuff that I have. I did try to make some loaf kittens with the Annie Caraway pattern that everybody makes loaf kittens with. Just with worsted weight yarn. I have a black one, but I don't feel like getting up to reach it, so that's just gonna have to be good enough. It also doesn't have a tail, but it has a butt. I do sew butts on a lot of my stuff, so if you like butts, check it out, I guess, or come see my stuff at the market. Okay, bye.